Facts Verse presents 8 Things You Did Not Know the Use For. Number 1. Lines on a blade. If you're using a box cutter or a utility knife, you've likely noticed the horizontal lines that go up the blade. They're not just there for decoration, they actually have a purpose. When your blade starts to wear down, you can break the blade at the line to have a fresh, sharp blade whenever you need it. If you've been throwing away your blade each time it starts to wear down, you're wasting money. Using the lines to break off the worn-down razor can be a money saver. Number 2. Disc in cover of plastic bottle. If you've ever looked under the cap of a soda bottle, you may have noticed the clear plastic disc. Many people think that this helps close the bottle properly. Well, not exactly. The plastic disc is there to keep the soda from going flat. It holds all of the gases inside of the bottle, keeping it carbonated. If you were to remove this disc, your soda would get flat within a day. Number 3. Colored markings on toothpaste. Many people believe that the colored markings on a toothpaste tube are there to tell the consumer how much chemicals are included in the toothpaste. The colors are typically green, black, and red. These colored squares are actually not for the consumer at all. They are color marks and eye marks. They're used in the manufacturing process. The colors indicate whether the packet can be folded or cut as they move quickly through the machine. Before the product moves at high speeds through the machine, these markings can be read with laser beams. It's not something that is meant to help you choose the best toothpaste. If you want to choose something more natural, you would need to read the ingredients on the box. Number 4. Third prong on a plug. Before we go into detail, a wall socket is comprised of 2 elements, a plug and a power outlet. They connect with each other to establish a connection that allows the electric current to flow. The plug is a piece of insulating material which rods or pins protrude from. Its function is to establish an electric connection when it touches the current, and it can be used safely by everyone. The 2 metallic rods or pins' function on the plug is that it allows the current to flow from one side to the other. That's right, one metal prong or rod feeds the energy to the apparatus, where the other metal rod or prong returns the energy that isn't used. This creates a closed circuit that allows the energy to flow. So what's that third prong for? Well, this rod, which is usually round, is the earth connection. It's very important since it acts as a safety mechanism and can even save your life. This is because, in the case of an electric problem, the earth prong directs the electrical energy to a safe place so that the apparatus does not overload. In this way, the apparatus won't catch fire, and more importantly, the user doesn't get electrocuted. Number 5. Holes in Converse. If you've ever seen a pair of Converse All-Star sneakers, you've likely wondered why there are 2 holes for the laces on the side of the sneakers. The main reason for these holes is for ventilation. The other purpose for these holes is to give you a snugger fit. These sneakers were originally made as basketball shoes. The players could loop their laces through those extra holes if they needed additional support. Number 6. Quilted toilet paper. Toilet paper, also known as bog roll, lavatory paper, toilet roll, toilet tissue, and loo roll, is a type of paper that we use to clean our bums after going to the toilet. Well, some brands of toilet paper can be perfumed and others not. Normally, they come packed in rolls, but you can also find them in packs or boxes. Toilet paper is often designed to break up when it makes contact with water. However, distinct types of toilet paper still have something common even if they are different prices, shapes, colors, and sizes. They're all quilted. Although many want the reason for this design to be simply aesthetic, as quilted tissue often has pictures of flowers and other decorations, it's not. In fact, toilet paper is quilted because this helps to grip our excrement. Without this extra texture, tissue paper would only stick to us and not clean us. Number 7. Arms of glasses. Depending on the country, there are several names for glasses, such as spectacles, specs, eyeglasses, and as we all know, glasses are an instrument that helps us to see better. Well, glasses are made up of the following parts: a pair of glasses which are held in position by 2 arms or are supported on the nose thanks to the bridge on the glasses, and 2 rods that are also known as arms or temples. But some glasses have strange temples. Let's travel back in time. Let's find out why. In the past, people had discovered that they could see better with glasses, especially those who had vision problems. However, they came across one difficulty. Yes, there were several ways to put on these glasses, but they weren't practical. For example, one way to use glasses was to hold them with your hands like a magnifying glass. This is the reason why spectacles were created. However, there was another problem with these, which was that they kept on slipping off. So after this, various ideas were proposed, such as pressing glasses to the nose, But these ideas turned out to be uncomfortable and impractical for those who wore the glasses. This is because eyeglasses would always fall off and they would end up breaking, as they were completely made of glass back then. Finally, people realized that the best way to keep eyeglasses held up was by creating arms, or temple, which were round at the end as they were molded into the shape of the ears. This is how these temples have evolved. Number 8. Edge of a coin. First of all, coins are pieces of resistant material which have the same composition and weight. They're normally made out of metal, are also normally shaped like a disc, have the faces of authority figures on them, and they are legal tender. The first official coins used for trade were found in Libya or Turkey between 680 and 560 BC. Furthermore, coins have several parts such as obverse and reverse design. Amongst these parts is the edge of the coin, which is always engraved in a specific shape. The edge of a coin was very important in the past, since people could tell if a coin was real or fake only by touching it. You have to remember that during that period, coins were made of precious metals, such as gold and silver. This is why many thieves scratched their edges to devalue the currency and use this material to make money. These scratched coins became smaller and smaller until they literally weren't worth their weight in gold or silver anymore. Therefore, if the edge was smooth, people knew that the coin had been scratched and was worthless.